My name is Grace Stevens. I'm from Rochester, Minnesota, and I've been diagnosed with CVID. I was diagnosed with CVID 7 years ago after having pneumonia 7 times in 18 months. My doctors put me under every test possible, and we're coming up with no firm answer to why I was continuing to get sick. I myself started to worry about it too. I'm a nurse myself, and I realized that getting sick this often with pneumonia, might not have a happy ending if they can't figure out why I keep getting it. Fortunately, the last time I had it, I saw a different family practitioner, and looking at my record said, you're going back in the hospital. He goes, and you're not going to come out until we figure this out. And they were able to figure it out. They did a little bit more testing to confirm that my IG levels were low, but also continued to test for if I had made antibodies to different immunizations I've had throughout my life. And they found out that I indeed had not with some of them. And that brought them to the diagnosis of CVID. I've been to different IDF events. I'm very thankful the organization exists because what I've read, somebody had quoted saying it's a very lonely disease. And it's very true because it is rare and you hardly see anybody that has this. And so far, you don't have somebody just to talk about with it, to hear and see what they've been through. And you get a lot of support when you do that, just knowing that there's other people around. We've been to, this is our 3rd conference, and we really like it because we're getting in on the best and newest research they have out there. Plus just networking with other people and finding how they have dealt with different health issues. It has been very comforting too. You don't feel like you're very much alone. I've also been to some area IDF events. In our state, it's taken place in Minneapolis, and that has also been very helpful for us in just learning about it and trying to figure out the best way to have a life where you can be as productive as possible and hopefully not be sick too often. For new people that have been recently diagnosed, I would say, hang in there and use a support system that IDF offers. I believe you really need to be your own advocate because you'll find out when you're going to different doctor's appointments and so forth that a lot of specialists outside your immunologists are not familiar with your disease, and there's even certain blood tests and so forth that they might order, but it might come back with false results just because of the fact that you're receiving infusions. So you really need to inform yourself and become knowledgeable about your own disease so that you can advocate for the best medical care and hopefully avoid a long process in order to find out what or how to fix whatever is not working well with you. I would say the biggest misconception of having PI would be the fact that people think you're going to get better. And right now, for the most part, there isn't a cure. I believe there's some work being done on stem cell research right now, bone marrow transplants, but from what I've heard, there's nothing quite that safe yet for us to do, and it's kind of the last resort if you don't respond to other treatments. So most people, they don't know, they don't understand, and to me it's almost like, it's like a cancer, and there's a lot of support out there for people with cancer and chemo being treated that way, but for us, people, they don't understand that this is our lifeline, and that it's not going to go away. We're going to continue to have it unless they come up with a cure.